So far this week, we've looked at ordered lists. These are the types of lists, as shown on the reservation page, that allow us to put a number or a sequential order to list items. You may remember that these were specified by the OL for ordered list tag. Then we looked at the unordered list. These are specified by not numbers or anything showing a sequence, but just a bullet. And now that tag for unordered list was UL. Well, in this exercise on page 162 and 163, we're going to look at a new type of list. Let's look at the code right now. I've actually filled in the code the way your book asks you to, replacing certain tags with others. But here we're talking about a list called a description list. We're using the DL tag. Remember, we've used the OL for ordered list, the UL for unordered list, and now the DL for the description list. There's one major difference between the description list and the other two lists we've talked about. With the ordered list and the unordered list, as seen in the code that I'm highlighting right here, there was one set of tags for every item in the list. There was an opening LI and a closing LI. As you read through the material on page 162 and go through the exercise, as well as looking at my finished code that I'm highlighting right here, you'll notice that in addition to the DL on and the DL off, there's sets of tags. For every item in the list, there's actually, instead of one opening and closing tag, there's two. There's a name value pair. You'll be using the DT tag as the description list term, and you'll be using the DD tag as the description list descriptor. So if you look at the example here, once you've completed the steps in the book, you'll see that for this first item in the DL list, or the description list, there is a DT tag marking the term proprietor. Then, associated with the word proprietor, coming right after it, there's a DD tag, which actually gives a description of what the proprietor is. Here's another example. The phone tag is the term, the word phone, and the actual phone number is the descriptor. Keep going down the list. There's the term fax, which is the term, and the fax number, which is the descriptor. The last item you're going to change in this lesson is the email. Email is the term, and the actual email address is the descriptor. Again, realize that with the ordered lists and the unordered lists, there was always one set of tags marking the start and the finish of a list item. With the DL, there's named value pairs. The DT tag is the name, and the DD tag contains the value.